I'm doing my own tag video. Oh, shadow on the wall. Ooh, hey there. So here's the rules. You're going to show five things around your house that you love. I'm going to do pictures for all of mine. Whoop, there. Hold the picture. Oh, real fingers. Anyways, 5 things around your house that you love, decor items, and then 2 things. They don't have to be pictures. I am going to do pictures for the 5 things I like, but not for the things I don't like. I'm not making sense. 5 things you like around your house. 2 things around your house that you don't like. Maybe it's because your husband made you keep them up, or your family member gave it to you as a gift and you can't take it down because they visit too often and they would be offended. You feel me? If not, just watch and you'll figure out what I'm talking about. So my first is this picture, and I love it because I've shown it before, but it's at our wedding and there's so many elements in this one picture that are captured that I cherish. That's kind of a cheesy word, but it's the truth. So first, Ryan's grandparents dancing, and they had been married 67 years and they are the oldest couple left on the dance floor. Ryan and I, looking in the background, we had been married for about 67 minutes, so we are the youngest married couple, you know, longest married, shortest married. Then, Natalie, one of my best friends, she is the triple part of the Pete, B, Marie, Natalie deal. She is clapping her hands and kind of leaning a little bit this way with her clap, and over here, her mommy is clapping her hands and leaning a little bit this way with her clap, and it's just because they are delighting in this what's going on here as well. So I think it's cute because they don't know that either one of them are doing it and they're doing the same things. So I love that picture. That's number 1. I love this little wall doodle, so much so that I framed it. I didn't make it, it was a gift, but it reminds me of Ryan and myself. I will read it to you so you don't have to try and see through the unfocused floofy font. Let us sit here, you and I, just a little while longer, for right here in this moment we have all that we will ever need. So that's Ryan and myself. I always see myself as the one on the left. I don't know why. But we're in a boat, and there's a bird on it. That's the happiness to the topper of the Happy Doodle Pie. I don't know. I like my wall knob hook combo. What's not to like? It's handy and decorative and useful, and when you take this part off, it's amber colored on the knobby bit. So I like it. The last 2 are going to be on the couch here. I had to pull them off the wall because people are sleeping in the rooms they are in. So this one is my mama. Look at those pretty high cheekbones in that silhouette. So I really like this picture because, as far as I'm concerned, she's completely out of context. I didn't exist yet. She doesn't have family members or any faces that I recognize around her. It's just my mom. She's probably about 22-ish there, before any ailments or issues or a whole lot of life in front of her. So I like this one a lot. I just noticed that there's something carved behind her. That's cool. I wonder if she did that. You know what? I'm reminding myself right now that next Mother's Day I should recreate this picture and climb in a tree and strike that same pose and then frame it and give it to my mom. Good idea, Marie. I stole the idea. Good idea, T. He. And last is my 4D ultrasound scan of Scarlett's face. Can't you just see her little face in that? It was such a good image, and you can totally see my baby girl. So I love that one. I have another frame just like it in her nursery that I've been trying to take like a sleeping pose of her where she has that same sort of profile. I know she's 16 months now, but I wanted to do in the tummy and then an out of the tummy shot. She still has that same face, so I still have time to capture it. Anyways, that's what I love. Now I'll show you what I just have to live with. Here are 2 of the mini swords that I have to live with. And I didn't know that I married a closeted dork until one night when I had a friend over at our house and it was late and Ryan wasn't home and we thought we heard something outside. Turned out to be like a raccoon or something up on the roof. I don't know. But we totally thought somebody was trying to break into the house, and I called Ryan all nervous and he was like, "Go under the bed, grab the sword." And I was like, "Are you serious? There's a sword under the bed?" I was like, "Where's the baseball bat?" And he's like, "Seriously, trust me. If you come charging at somebody with a sword, they're going to think you're a hell of a lot more crazy than if you just are waving a wooden stick at them, and you can do more damage too." Then I soon learned that there were many of these little friends that he has collected over the years because he is a secret dork. I forgot, this is the internet, so there are people who need disclaimers, right? Don't you worry your little heads. Now that we have a baby, these no longer live under the beds. Oh, buddy. He may be a dork, but he married a rhyme master. God, it's so bad. It just feels good. Don't worry, I'm not making fun of him for being a dork. If you just heard the display that I spewed out of my face, you realize that we belong together. This desk I dislike very, very much. I mean, who would? Who right now is going, man, I wish that was in my house. I hate that the varnish is coming off of the top of the desk, and Ryan could care less about it, obviously, because he's had this since before we got married. I hate that this is how he organizes his drawers and keeps things like a flip book that he got in elementary school in the bottom of a cereal box, and it goes right there, apparently. It's always been there. That's where he always keeps it. I don't know why. I hate that this little flap is the perfect height for continually hitting your thigh and having a permanent bruise on your thigh. I hate that that falls down all the time. I don't like stacks of papers. If things aren't put away right when they come in, they turn into a stack, which inevitably will turn into a disorganized stack, and it's just an endless cycle. I even hate the way the curtain is hanging behind it right now, but I won't fix it because it goes with the theme of disliking this whole area. The reason why I let it alone and he can have this space is because this was Ryan's house before we got married, and if you've seen, I've taken over most of the place with things like paper flowers and teacups and bits and bobs, and does he complain? No. So he can keep his junked up, tacky, gross looking setup that he's got going here. I think I'd only draw the line if he wanted to dangle one of his spear jobbies. Oh geez, Marie. Dangle his spear jobby? Really? Rewind. Wipe it off. I can't think of a way to say it without sounding gross. Display his sword collection. We're leaving it there. You know what I mean. I'm going to tag 3 people. Veronica Vlogging Mama to do this tag, Christina Subfertile Frugalista, and Megan and Layla. So those 3 people, you are tagged. Everybody else, if you would like to do this tag, post it as a video response below. I would love to see it. Remember, 5 things that you love around your house and 2 things that you dislike. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Those who are still watching, you guys always ask me about my nails, so I'll just tell you. This is Mojito by Essie, and this is Fiji by Essie. And sometimes it looks like I'm not wearing any nail polish on this one on camera, but in real life it looks quite pink. Bye!